Hey guys, T-Shover here, coming video today. Right, so YCS Toronto happened last weekend while I was in Brussels. One thing that definitely did pique a lot of people's interests was the coming of Mermails version 2. Now, it's not a better Mermails, it's not a worse Mermails, it's a different kind of Mermails. It's a Mermails that people were not expecting, and I think that's the reason why, I think his name was Satish or Sebastian or Siberian. I don't remember his name, but it began with an S and it had a long name. He made second place and he lost to Dragon Rulers in the final, mainly because the guy that beat him, I can't remember his name, I think it was Huang or Tony Huang or something like that. He managed to dismantle the combo, and if you dismantle the combo, which is very difficult to do, if you dismantle the combo then the deck has to kind of compromise, and it didn't quite, you know, come toe to toe with the Dragon Ruler deck in that match. So that was a bit of a shame, but the actual combo itself is actually very, very cool, and I'll quickly go over it now. So what you need is level 7 Mermail, like Abyss Megalo or Abyss Teus, which is more preferable because Abyss Teus is more combo based with its effect. You also need Abyss Sokia, which is that card which is this card, which comes out in Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. Easy to get hold of these, I have 100 of them. You also need an Aqua Spirit, which is now a card which is a common, you know, from a very old set, but it's now rising up to like £2 each, which is ridiculous for what it is. So anyway, you need to have those three. I mean, Abyss Sokia can be in your deck, so you only really need a Mermail, a level 7 Mermail and Aqua Spirit. So basically what you do is let's say you have Abyss Teus, okay? So you ditch a card to summon Abyss Teus. So obviously you're going to ditch something like Dragoons, or you're going to ditch something like Marksman or Infantry, depending on your opponent's field. So therefore you destroy their stuff, and then you summon the Abyss Teus, search for Abyss Sokia. Now you normal summon the Abyss Sokia, and you use this effect to summon a level 3, which would be Abyss Lind or Abyss Gunde, and you summon a level 4, which would be Abyss Pike or Abyss Turge. Now that you have that on the field, you obviously you send your Abyss Teus to the grave, so now it's in your graveyard. Banish the level 7 Mermail in your graveyard to summon Aqua Spirit. Now Aqua Spirit doesn't really do anything on its own, and I remember Vetsicus talking about it, saying how great its effect is, and like you can do stuff. It's like no one cares about the effect, you just use it for the combo. So now you overlay your Aqua Spirit and your Abyss Pike or your Abyss Turge or whatever you summoned with the effect of Abyss Sokia. You summon Bahamut Shark. Now Bahamut Shark is cool because it's a 2600 that you can detach, and you can summon Abyss Trite from your extra deck, which when it's destroyed is 2800. It's got a big ass on it. I can put a picture of it. It's got a big ass. You detach. When it's destroyed, you can summon any Mermail from your graveyard. Now you have Abyss Trite in defense, and now you have a Bahamut Shark. But you also have the Abyss Sokia, and you have the Abyss Gunde or Abyss Lind, whatever one you summoned. And now you overlay those two together to create Mechquit Engineer. Now this card was under the radar. The effect was decent, it's just that it puts itself in a very bad position. It doesn't really do anything, but now that people have found a use for it, you can now summon Mechquit Engineer, and you use this effect which you can detach to select a monster you control during either player's turn, and it can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So you can use it to protect your Bahamut Shark. So for instance, if they go crazy and they summon Black Rose Dragon and they blow up the field, you activate Mechquit Engineer to detach, and then you just select your Bahamut Shark. It doesn't die. Abyss Trite dies. You summon a Abyss Pike from your graveyard. You can do whatever the hell you want then. Basically, you'll protect your Bahamut Shark, which has one material left on it, and then you end up on your next turn, you can attack. You can do whatever the hell you want, because if they've blown up the field, then you're going to get a free attack in. And then on your main phase 2, you can summon another Abyss Trite. So you basically just keep recycling. And realistically, if you do it with Abyss Teus, I think you only take like a -2 or a -1. Very, very, very resourceful, and it's a very, very robust setup. When I say robust, I mean I sometimes say a lot of words, and I think some people do get confused. Obviously the word consistency, for example, everyone knows what that word means. But when I say robust or volatile, for example, a robust combo is a combo where you end up with a field of something that's very, very strong and defensive. Not defensive as in it doesn't do anything, because Bahamut Shark is a 2600 beat deck when it has no materials, but robust being that if your opponent goes crazy and does something crazy like, I don't know, Dark Hole or Black Rose or Scrap Dragon starts trying to blow stuff up, or Diamond Direwolf trying to, you know, like those kind of things where they're going to start trying to blow your stuff up. If you have a robust combo where it's very resilient to your opponent's cards, then it's in a format like this where it's a lot more diverse. This kind of combo is very, very good. It's different to the Mermails of before, where you kind of just went crazy summoning rank 7s. I mean, cards like Drakosek is very, very robust because it's inherently robust, and so is the whole archetype itself. You know, the fact that you have a token and the card can't be destroyed by card effects or by battle. So it's a very robust archetype in the sense that they do stick around for a while, provided that your opponent doesn't have enough ways to get around your stuff. So Drakosek was the robust card in Mermails, and any other deck that could summon level 7s. So now that they have a more robust combo where you can keep spamming the hell out of Bahamut Shark's effect and keep summoning traits, it's very, very good, and your opponent's not going to have any way to get around it, because they're going to rely, like when you set up this combo and you got the field set up, your opponent has to basically rely on stuff like power cards like Dark Hole and Black Rose to try and get around it, and it doesn't do anything. It's just a very, very good combo, and I feel like even though people are surprised that YCS Toronto, this deck managed to get all the way to second place, the combo itself is very, very good. It just really is just amazingly good, and it actually isn't expensive either. If you want to play the deck in this way, you really don't have to spend too much. So that's it. So that is Mermails and how it is now. Whether or not it's going to become the new version of Mermails, it depends, you know. But one thing is for sure, Aqua Spirit is going up in price, and Mechquip Engineer is also going to go up a little bit as well, even though everyone's got a bazillion of those now because of the fact that in Number Hunters everyone just disregarded it as a bad card. But now there's a use for it, everyone's going to want it. So I hope you guys have sort of knowledge of the Mermail combo now. If you start playing against the deck, you'll start seeing it a lot more often. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell your opinions down below about how you feel about this combo as opposed to the normal Mermail build. If you like it, if you think it's stupid. Yeah, see you guys in a day or two, and until next time guys, the Thetcglover is out.